All right. Thank you and good morning. Welcome. Stoyan, do you mind going through roll call?
I'm on it. Andrew is here. Charles Calvano. Sue Kaufman. Sue. We have the alternate.
Here. Sorry, okay. Sorry, I'm here. Just had to find my button.
Mark. Sean Karlstrom. Sean, are you here? Okay. Damon. So I'll get back to Damon after we finish with the roll call. Corey Thomas.
Yes, I'm here.
Todd.
Here.
Robert Graper. Is Rob here? No. Chris Seaman. Chris? No.
Chris is on vacation.
Oh boy. Al Spalding. Al. Mike Bart.
I'm here. I'll have to step away for about a half hour at 11 o'clock, but then I'll come back.
Okay.
I'm here until then.
Will Rodriguez. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TAC members attending. Damon is no longer working for the Building Industry Association of Washington, and we asked the folks from BIAW to for alternate, and we don't have it yet. So my suggestion here is to keep this position as an ex officio in order not to count into the quorum. And after BIAW fills the position, then we can have the name there. And today we don't have the quorum anyway, with or without a Damon. So Andrew, I don't know, wait until 11 o'clock and try to reach out to the folks that are not here. What do you suggest?
You know, we can go through stuff and make recommendations. I mean, that's usually what we've done in the past. If we were, you know, it's nothing new not to have a quorum. So usually we've just gone through things, made the recommendations, and then when we get the quorum together, we do the vote. But I don't know. What do you suggest?
Well, I want to make a few statements. We'll take like 10 minutes, and we can regroup and come back at 10:30 and try again. Do you think? And if we don't have the quorum, then we'll do. We'll start discussing and you know, whatever you're suggesting.
Okay.
We have the time because we have 30-something proposals. They are not that difficult, except 2 or 3. But my problem is that we have a statutory requirement to develop new standards for electric vehicle infrastructure for R3 occupancy. So discussing the House Bill 1287 will take some time, and developing the language will take some time. So I want to complete as fast as we can the proposals that we have, and then in this case we'll have time for you know, the more complicated stuff. So what I wanted to say, and this doesn't need a quorum or a vote. So John McIntyre, you know, he's our new code specialist, and he will be working on the building and the residential code. And currently he opens the documents, and you know, he helps a lot. I'll be helping him with the technical stuff, but he will take over at some time. So he is allowed to get involved in the discussion, make, you know, suggestions, do whatever he feels necessary. So don't get surprised. He's not an administrative assistant. He's the guy that will be taking care of the building code tax. Okay, and we need to coordinate with the fire tag, and we have I don't know, 1 or 2 tag members that are also attending the fire tag. So Andrew, we need to find a way how to coordinate with the sections that are common for the fire code and the building code. It just we don't need to do it now, but you know, later in the game. Tony Don suggested some kind of a coordination meetings and stuff. So I don't know which one is the better option. So this is something that we need to think about.
My preference would just be to have some members join, you know, the other call. So whether we have members join the fire tag call or vice versa to get stuff worked out. That seems like the path of least resistance.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay either way. Just saying that in 2018, we have some errors because of the lack of coordination. And the last thing I want to say, all these proposals, we reviewed all proposals, they all have economic impact stated, but some of these statements to me are questionable. So I want to ask the TAC members, just if you folks can pay a little bit more attention on the economic impact statements and how these are filled out, in addition to, you know, talking about the code language. So this is all, something else important. We have many positions in the TAC that we don't have anybody filling the positions. We have commercial, general contractor, we have electrical engineer, we have building owner / manager, we have construction trades, people with disability, insurance, realtor, appraiser, test labs, and property manager. So we have many positions that we need to fill. And if any of you have idea, suggestion, if you folks can reach out, we will be beneficial for the TAC if we have our position or most of them are filled. So this is what I want to say. It took me 8 minutes, not 10. I'm sorry about that. But if we can regroup at 10:30.
Yeah, I think that should work. 10:30, or do you want to do 10:45? And then that way we can move through stuff. And by the time you really dive into proposals, we should have anyone who was on the WABO meeting in with us.
Yeah, we learned about the WABO meeting at the last moment, and there wasn't enough time to reschedule. So I was kind of expecting it, but couldn't do it otherwise.
So, well, you know, let's do 10:30.
Okay, 10:30.
Okay, 10:30.
Thanks.
See everyone in a bit.